Recent overdoses are shining a spotlight on the trouble with opioids in the Central Valley, especially among teenagers. And these days, fentanyl is front and center.
The California Department of Public Health is warning everyone to not mistake these colorful pills. They contain fentanyl.
It doesn't happen just to kids who are seeking pills or kids who are doing drugs. It happened in someone's home where the parents were present.
On Friday, law enforcement announced the success of Operation Killer High, netting 19 arrests.
This is the most horrendous feeling I have ever felt in my life.
We had no idea what this was. And maybe we could have saved our son if we had Narcan training.
This school year, all Central Unified middle schools and high schools will have Narcan in every classroom.
We just can't take our foot off the gas pedal. We have to keep going forward.
So what we have noticed over the past several years is that you can build a tolerance to fentanyl. And now what we have here in Fresno is full-blown fentanyl addicts. They're actually increasing the amount of fentanyl that they're putting in these pills to kind of feed the habit of these full-blown fentanyl addicts, which is very scary, right? It's taking a lot more Narcan to bring these overdose victims back. As a matter of fact, several months ago, I had an 18-year-old who was obviously overdosing off of fentanyl, and it took actually 8 boxes of Narcan to bring her back because of the increase of the amount of fentanyl that they're putting in these M30 pills.
It has changed tremendously because the cartels are putting fentanyl in everything. They're putting it in powder cocaine, they're putting it in powder methamphetamine. So people who have been addicted to methamphetamine for a decade are now addicted to fentanyl. Some of them don't even realize that there's a change because the whole point is that fentanyl is so much more addictive than these other drugs that they've been using that dealers are putting it in there, and it's making people more addicted.
Fentanyl is a hell of a lot cheaper than cocaine and methamphetamine, so it's in a business aspect of it. Why not throw fentanyl in this stuff? Why not make them addicted to fentanyl? If they survive, I'll have a more long-term user, and they're gonna keep coming back to me because they have to get it. Unlike a casual drug user where they use drugs once a week or once a month, where in fentanyl, you're gonna have to come back every day because now you're a full-blown fentanyl addict.
So we don't have data for 2024 yet, but what we do know is that in 2023, there were an estimated 6,850 fentanyl overdose deaths in the state of California. And just to put that another way, that's about 18 deaths per 100,000 people living in the state. And if we compare that 5 years ago to 2019, we're up 4 times from where we were. And if we go back 10 years to 2014, we're up 65 times. So in Fresno, in 2023, there were 109 fentanyl-related deaths. And to put that back in per capita terms, that's about 11 deaths in Fresno County per 100,000 people living in the county.
I think that we really have to just keep our foot on the gas pedal and keep educating kids. If we don't do something to stop this scourge, we are going to see that fentanyl is going to destroy a generation of Americans.